Wow. Say amen. Woo. Welcome to another edition of Marriage Clinic Live. So we have started. Amen. Please dance with me. Oh, la, 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 la. Amen. Amen. Yes, so our lives will be better regardless of what is happening around us. Our families go better. Everything go better. Amen, 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 amen. Woo! Welcome to another edition of Marriage Clinic Live. How are you today? I remain your host, Moralaya and Ofuti. I'm so excited about today. Thank you for joining me always on this program. I would like to use this opportunity to say please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Marriage Clinic. It is very important that you subscribe so that you can keep up to date with some of the videos we'll be putting out there. And I can assure you that we will make every of the seconds and the minutes you spend here watching these videos count. You will be learning a lot. As a matter of fact, Marriage Clinic is a one-stop resource center for marital solutions, and you'll be getting to know a lot about even relationships and how to handle issues in marriage, and even your love life generally. You'll get to know a lot about that. So thank you for joining us on this edition. So today I'll be looking at a crucial topic that I titled Handling Heartbreak or a Disappointment. Handling heartbreak or a disappointment. I want to believe that sometimes in your life you have experienced a heartbreak or a setback or a major disappointment. I mean, it happens. It's something that we all must have faced at one point or the other in our lifetime, whether in our early years or in our mid years or even after our midlife. We face challenges, most of the time, and it's part of life. So heartbreak is also part of life. I know that we have many young people out there, that are dating, that are courting, planning to get married. Your hopes are so high, you believe so much that, oh, this young man or this lover boy that is all over me will eventually propose to me or settle down with me someday. And your expectation is so high. You were so sure that both of you would settle down together. Even it could be a young lady, you've proposed to her, she has led you on and made you believe, oh, all her heart is for you, and she's making you think, oh, you guys are going to be settling down soon. And behold, they drew up a surprise card by saying, you know what, I'm no longer interested. I'm no longer interested in this relationship anymore. It could even be in marriage. We've seen where spouses will say, you know what, at this point, for reasons best known to them, that they can no longer continue with the marriage. And you know what, they will say, I'm done with this marriage. I don't want this marriage anymore. And they quit. Now, if such things happen to you, if you realize that this your lover, the person you've given all your heart to, has suddenly walked out on you, if you discover that the person you've professed love to, you've been faithful to him or her, you've served them, you've invested your time, you've invested your energy, your emotions, but see, all of a sudden they say, oh, you know what, you're no longer good for me, I'm no longer interested. Or they, for one reason or the other best known to them, they let you know that we cannot continue with this relationship anymore. This relationship will no longer lead to marriage as we earlier planned, or will this marriage can no longer be a forever journey because of so many things I've seen or have experienced. Now, if that happens to you and you suffered a major heartbreak as a result of that announcement or that pronouncement from your spouse, what should you do? Now, I want you to know that I will not underestimate the power of emotions that comes as a result of heartbreak. It can be a very painful experience, and I mean, it can be very painful. And one of the reasons why we find it so painful is because you've put all your hope, you know, on that person, in that relationship. You've invested so much, time has gone into it, energy has gone into it, effort has gone into it. As a matter of fact, some of you would have even gone as far as introducing the person to families, to friends, to relations, to everyone in the society, and they already thought or assumed that, wow, these two people are going to end up together. But see, it's not going to happen anymore. So what should you do? Now, when you suffer an heartbreak, honestly, it's painful, like I said earlier, but you know what? It's a message for you, actually. It's a message to you. It's telling you something. It's, if you can sit down and appraise the situation, assess the whole event, and be objective, take yourself out of the situation and tell yourself, you know what, let me assess the situation objectively. If you look at it critically, you will realize that it is God trying to help you see what you did not see earlier before you opted into that relationship or into that, it's a saving mechanism for you. If you don't realize it, when someone walks out of your life or they let you know that they are no longer interested, you should tell yourself, wow, this is a good one. This is an eye opener for me to know what is good for me and what is not good for me. It shows they are not best for you. It shows in their life you are only an option. You are not a priority. So if that is the case, and it also shows that even though you are committed to them, they are not committed to you. It shows it's not true love. Perhaps they are in that relationship with you for what to get, for the benefit to get, and it's as if, oh, the benefits are no longer forthcoming. It could be you lost your job. It could be as a result of so many things, and they felt, oh, we don't want you anymore. You know what you need to do at that point is to stand up, pick up the pieces of your heart that you think has been shattered, and just keep praising God. Just thank him for delivering you from the hands of wolves in sheep clothing. Thank him for opening your eyes to see what you didn't see earlier. Just be full of gratitude, be full of joy that, wow, this is an early intervention or an early salvation, so to speak, for you, not to perpetually fall prey to a wicked one or a user. So you should be grateful that your heart was broken, and you should pick up yourself and tell yourself, you know what, I am the best woman, I'm the best man, I'm the best guy, I'm the best lady on earth, and my best man will soon find me. My best man will soon locate me. It's not the end of the world. Now, I had to do this video today because I heard of the story of a young man who, literally died as a result of the fact that his girlfriend of 10 years, I mean, they've been dating way back from school, from their university days, and the lady graduated, got for many years she didn't get a job immediately. I mean, the guy got a job immediately, but he seemed to be working, with the government sector. Well, eventually, when she got a job with the private sector that seemed to be paying way more than what the guy was earning. And immediately she got that job, apparently she got exposed to probably negative influences at her place of work. And one day she came back and told the guy, you know what, I'm sorry, we can no longer get married because I feel you cannot afford to fund my lifestyle, considering the fact that even the job I do presently, I earn more than you, and I'm sorry, I cannot marry you because as I go to work every day, I see men that are far better than you, that can take good care of me and will make me comfortable. Now, on hearing that, the guy collapsed, and since then, he has been hospitalized, he's been emaciating, and eventually he passed on. It was such a sad story. And I just asked myself, why would he do such a thing to himself? I mean, well, it's enough to fall sick, actually, knowing that, oh, an investment of 10 years is just going down the drain like that. Yeah, I know it can be very painful, but you know what? You should always tell yourself that the law of life surpasses any other law. The law of life, supersedes any other thing. No matter what is happening to you around you, no matter what is happening to your loved ones, no matter what is happening to your friends, no matter what is happening to you, so long there is life, so long your life is still intact, there is hope for you. The situation can be so hopeless that the situation will take your life. No, the situation cannot take your life. It is you thinking that you are hopeless and that you are worthless that usually make people to take their life, commit suicide, or fall sick, into an extent that you cannot recover from that sickness, and you tell yourself, oh, the best thing is just to give up the ghost because you feel you are not worth anything without that person. Let me tell you something. You are worth. If you know your worth, actually, there is no value that can be put to your worth. That is the truth. No value can be put to your worth. So you should tell yourself that you are an inestimable jewel. You are an inestimable value, and you should value yourself like that, because the honest truth is, so long you are alive, so long you are well, so long you are healed and healthy, so long you can bounce back on your feet, so long you can stand on your feet and spread out your wings and fly again, I tell you, you will definitely meet someone out there that will love you for who you are, appreciate you, that will be 1,000 times, and I tell you, at times 1,000,000 times better from what you think you lost. So let it go. Don't let it affect you. Don't let your emotions, ruin your future. No, don't give up the ghost. Don't commit suicide because someone left you. No, you are better than that. In fact, you are made for much more. Your life is a lot more precious than just getting married or being in a relationship or finding love. And that takes me to the point of improving on your self-esteem. See, let me tell you something. When you begin to draw self-esteem from others around you, then you have a problem. Tell yourself you are good in yourself. Develop yourself. Have your heads up. No matter how many times you have failed in life, please always pick up yourself, bounce back. Human beings are like elastic band. When life stretches you, when life stretches you, when it leaves you, you can come back to your normal self, to your original position. That is how God designed us to be. But many of us, we don't know, so we allow the situation to overtake us, to overtake our minds. Then we begin to go out there, take to drugs, as a means of comfort, take to addiction as a means of comfort, take to even suicide as a means or route of escape. But that is not needed. You are better than that. 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 You are worth a lot more than. So I want you to know that your life is worth much more than that relationship and that marriage you are crying over. Once you have life, you can still have the best things in life. And see, let me tell you something. Age is just a number. When you think, oh, I'm too old, how will I start all over again? How will this happen? I'm too old. Will any man find me? Come on. I've seen people that even in their late 30s, in their 40s, they're still getting married. Come on, put yourself together. You're still very young. If you are young at heart, see, when you stand, people will see you and they won't even believe what your age is in numbers, because when they see you, they think you are sweet 16, you're in your 20s, and that is how it should be. Don't let the things that is happening to you in life throw you apart. tear you apart to the point that you can no longer think straight and you see yourself as worthless. No, you are not worthless. Your best is yet to come. Please stand up from your stand up on your feet. Stand up from that weeping and that crying because someone jilted you, or, or because someone broke your heart. No, and it's not a sign that you are jinxed or you are cursed. No, such is part of life. It will happen. So even if you are very prayerful, at times it will still happen at times. So tell yourself, you know what, in all of this, God is telling me something. So pick the lessons, run, with the lessons, stand up, start all over again. You will find favor along the way. You will meet the best things of life along the way. So long you are still alive, so long there is life, there is hope. So tell yourself, I will keep my life going no matter what. My life take precedence over every other thing. So stay alive, stay well, stay at alert, be mentally alert. Tell yourself nothing will make you sell your health, your life, or trade your health, your life, your mental alertness or your mental sanity for anything, not even for a lover or for a relationship or for a marriage. No, tell yourself your life is worth much more. Please stand up, don't cry anymore. Spread your wings and fly. And I can assure you that it's only a matter of time. That best man will come your way. That best woman will come your way that will love you for who you are and not because of the things or the material things around you. They will love you for the content of your heart and that heart of gold that you have. They will always love you, for who you are. There are people out there that will love you. So don't ever think it's only one man or one woman that is made for you. No, you will be cheating yourself that way. So please stop crying. I know someone is out there watching me. You just suffered from a heartbreak, or maybe your partner just walked out, on you saying, "Oh, we don't want this marriage anymore." Please, it's not a reason to commit suicide. It's not a reason for you to go and kill yourself or to even, cave in and go and settle with addictions. No, you are much more than that. As a matter of fact, I see a bright future ahead of you, and I mean a very bright future. If only you can stay alive and you can stay alert, and I mean you can spread your wings and fly and tell yourself you are still the best. The best of you is yet to come, and the best of future is ahead of you. So please stay alive. I tell you, you will still enjoy life. You will still have fun. The best of spouse is coming for you. That is enough to make you, stand up and keep hope alive again and bounce back to your usual self. See, there is no room for depression. Tell yourself, around me, there is no room for depression. No, no, no. Don't give room for depression. Don't let anyone bow your head down in shame. As a matter of fact, lift up your head. Tell yourself, you are the daughter, of a king, or you are the son of a king. You are a princess and a prince, and as a result, no sadness is permitted around you. No low life is permitted around you. You are energetic, full of life, full of strength, and you are resilient. You will always bounce back. I would like to stop now. I hope you have learned a lot. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, Marie Clinic. I can assure you, your time spent watching these videos would be a rewarding one. Thank you so much. I remain your host, Moralai and Ofuti. Till we'll see you again. I said bye-bye.